something. You gotta check this out.
Who plays board games anymore?
Yo, what's this?
Hey guys, Frogmister HD here, and today we're doing something a little bit different because if you may have noticed, I haven't been uploading a whole lot of transfers recently. Why? I guess I just don't have the will to, and there just isn't enough. But if you want to get updated, Walcott was announced at Everton. The swap deal between Mkhitaryan and Sanchez was announced, and yeah, that's about it. Like, the important stuff. There's a phone ringing in the background, but I don't care. Because today, I'm going to talk about a movie, and I have a theory on that movie. So before I go any further, like and subscribe. And today I'm going to be talking about the movie Jumanji. Now, if you are well aware of movies, you would know how well this movie is doing. It's doing incredible. Recently, it just got, it's in 4 weeks it's been on the top of the box office. It's just been doing incredible, but how could a decent movie be doing so well? Well, here's my theory. So the plot of this movie is that 4 friends, Spencer, Fridge. Now, let's take a moment to think of the name Fridge. Why Fridge? Like, Fridge? Fridge? Okay, never mind. And Margaret and Bethany, I almost said Stephanie, they all get sucked into this game called Jumanji. You've already seen the 1995 film. Most of you have already seen the 1995 film. I was too afraid to see it. But basically, they get transported into the game, and they all become a character. The character they selected at the title screen. And they're all direct opposites of each other. As seen here, like, there's Spencer, there's Moose, there's... Like, they're all turning into, like, direct opposites of each other. And, like, it's just... Like, the person they change into, like, completely, like, just is nowhere near what they are like in real life. Just completely changed them. And, you know, like, it would be an interesting plot if it hadn't been used so many times before. This plot device has been used so many times before, and basically it's just trying to say, like, friendship, being in a group. You gotta be in a group, you gotta work together, and you'll make your way out of Jumanji or anything like that. Basically, like, I know why they're getting lots of money, and I'll tell you that later, but, you know, it's, alright, I guess it's an alright movie. To be particularly honest with you, I didn't think it was the worst movie ever. Like, it was, I'd say it's a solid 7 out of 10. It did do some things right. Like, it had some good scenes, it had some good action scenes, and some of the jokes landed. But most of the jokes, like a lot of the jokes, did not land for me at all. And the movie itself was, it just, in my opinion, was very cliche. Like, incredibly cliche. Gave around the same, like, had the same idea how, you have to all, like how work together and stuff like that. It's just not an interesting plot device, and I don't think that's what, I don't know, it's no. Just, and this one over here is a little nitpicky. So, I don't know, but you know I like video games, and I own a PS4, so I don't know why this annoyed me so much. At the beginning, Spencer Gilbin is playing PlayStation. He's playing PlayStation 4. And there's a lot of games advertised in that opening scene. There's in one of the opening scenes, not the opening scene, but you know what I mean. Some of the games that are advertised include Uncharted 4, The Last Guardian, Street Fighter 5, and I'm pretty sure I saw something for Horizon Zero Dawn there. I'm not sure. But this is really nitpicky. I don't know why, I don't know why Sony are advertising video games that they released almost a year ago. I don't understand. Now, it's okay if they want to, advertise their own IPs like Uncharted 4 and Horizon Zero Dawn, but I don't, like, if you want to self-promote yourself, self-promote new games or up-and-coming games. Don't self-promote games that have been out for a year. I just thought that was poor marketing on Sony's part, and very nitpicky, I know, but like I had to point that out. I really had to. But I think I might be in the minority because a lot of people seem to like the movie, and it's getting huge amounts of money. According to many articles, it has reached over 300 million overseas, and recently it's at its fourth week on the top. That's basically a whole month. That's incredible. But then again, bringing it back to my earlier question, why? Like, why is it doing so well? I have the answer right now. So the 300 million that it's raking in is overseas. So like basically anywhere, like all the way, like all around the world. Now let's think of the cast in this movie. We have Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillian. I think that's her name. Yeah, I hope that's her name. And Nick Jonas. Now they're pretty well known in the United States. Like lots of people in the United States know who they are. But the big thing is, how many people around the world know who they are? We'll take Instagram for example. With all of them seem to have a good amount of followers, but like not a whole lot. Like they still have a lot, but like not like anywhere comparable to the main reason why this movie did so well. So, although those actors are well known here in the United States, I'm not really sure about like the rest of the world. But here's when this comes in. Who was the main character in the movie? And this is arguable. They could say that everyone was main character. Sorry, my little brother's crying upstairs for some reason. But the main character in this movie, in my opinion, was Dr. Smolder Bravestone, also known as The Rock. Yes, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is my theory on why this movie did so well. Why? Dwayne The Rock Johnson is known everywhere. Everyone knows who The Rock is. Like, you can go anywhere and ask who The Rock is, and everyone knows who The Rock is. I'm sorry, he's acting like a little baby, but not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, my brother, but oh my goodness, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is known anywhere. You can ask anyone. You don't know who The Rock is. He's had a really fulfilling life. Like he's basically brought back the WWE, and now he's a well-known actor. No wonder they're making him the main character. They're making him this tough guy, and it seemed like they were glorifying The Rock, like showing off his muscles, and when it showed his strength, there was like everything. He had no weaknesses. It seemed like Sony was well aware of this, and they were just glorifying The Rock, and I would too. The Rock is a huge actor. So with Sony being well aware of this promotion of The Rock, I was catching on to it in the movie. I knew they were promoting The Rock. Why? Because this guy's almost at 100 million followers on Instagram. Who wouldn't want to promote him? That, like, making him the cover star of Jumanji is a great idea. That's going to rake in the money. And people around the world are going to see the movie. And that is a great idea from Sony to make The Rock the cover star. The Rock is an incredibly famous person, and that was a great idea on Sony's part. But in the end of it all, you are entitled to your own opinion. And, The Rock is a great actor. He's been in great films such as Moana and Central Intelligence. That was a pretty funny movie. And even though lots of people seem to like this, like, you're entitled to your opinion, as I said earlier. You can like whatever you want to like. Even though I thought it was a cringe fest and it made me look like this throughout the entire movie. Well, not in the entire, most of the movie, but remember, you are entitled to your own opinion, and if you thought this was like a great movie, a 10 out of 10, well, it's your opinion. If you thought it was a 10 out of 10, good. Well, it's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. So I was just sharing my theory on why this movie did so well, and when you look into it, I think it's a very viable, very, very, very viable thing. It's a very viable theory to look at. So that was my theory on why Jumanji did so well. And sorry I couldn't really prove it like with more evidence. I really don't that's really the only evidence I have. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more theories in the future, please hit that subscribe button and like this video. Now, you're all waiting for me to say something about the Liverpool game. I'm not going to say anything about the Liverpool game, and I'm just going to say Frogmister out.